All right, so back to class 2, section D, where we've looked at hue and saturation, we've looked at selective color, we've looked at solid color. Now we're going to use the last one, gradient. Okay, so this gradient, gradient, you can use the permanent gradient, you can use a gradient map. So gradient map is the better one to use. Okay, so gradient map, this is actually a tool or a layer that works on the highlights, the shadows, and the midtones. Okay, so we have the highlight. The highlight in this image is the brightest parts. These are the highlights, and the midtones. Just for you to see, I'm going to show you what highlight midtones looks like. So I'm going to double click to open up the layer style. Now look at how the layer style works. The black side is the midtone, is the what's it called now, the dark. The midtones are around the side, while the highlights are here. Shadows, sorry, that's what I want to remember. So this layer, if I take away the highlights, you can see those are the highlights gone. I can take away the blacks, or the darks, those are the black side. So I can focus more on the midtones. These are the midtones. These are the midtones. Okay, so that's what the gradient tool does. It captures the midtones, the highlights, and the shadows. Okay, and then it blends them evenly. So let's capture that. Now this is the default. For you it might be another color, you can choose and you can create more. I have the skin retouch gradient. I've created a lot of it. If you open it up, you're going to see a lot of skin gradient. I've sampled a lot, so it's gonna be on the pack. Not now, I'm not going to release that now. Okay, so but I just want to show you a quick method for you to fix that. Now once you open up the gradient tool, make sure you turn it off. Once you turn it off, you can go inside the gradient. Now you're going to add one last one. Just click on it. Okay, if you want to add, just click on it. If you want to remove, just drag it down. So click on it. And now for the shadows, I'm going to use this side, sample this. Now it's showing white. Why? Because our selection is on the mask. So select this one and then let's go, click on it. Now add one to it. So we have the dark or shadows, we have the midtones and the highlights. Okay, so now just click on this one. Let's add a dark tone to it. I'm going to add this one as the dark tone. It's okay. For the midtones, let's add the midtones to it. I'm going to add this one as the midtones. Oh, I really hope it's different. Let's just manage that. I'm going to take this one, which is the highlight, and add a bright side to it, which is that, and it's okay. So if it's not smooth enough, you can just on the slider, right, just do this, take it up, and this one, let's see, take this and push it back. Okay, so let's just leave it like this for instance, and it's okay. So if I turn it back on, you're going to see that everything in the image is looking the same like this. Now a lot of we're not talking about color grading, I don't want to go there. Okay, so now you can change it. Like I said, we have multiply, we have screen, we have overlay, we have soft light, and we have color. Okay, so it depends on the one you want to use. A lot of photo have different results once you change the blending mode. So but for this one, screen is actually the best when you want to correct skin tones. But this is actually telling us that, oh, it's not correct. Why? Let's go back. Let's use color and see. Now color is looking all the same. Now for us to focus it more on this one, like I said, we need to select this one, this layer, the white layer, and then let's go to select color range now, and then you can pick, let's even pick more. Let's just pick more like this. Again, select, pick more, select. Now we have that. So it's actually very bad once we get that selections. So it's there. Let's use Alt. I'm going to remove it from the face. Let's Control Z now. Black and white. Okay, so let's remove it from the face. I don't want to see it on the face. I'm just gonna do a quick job. What you just know, just make a selection, right selection on it. Let's even leave it like that. Now, just for that, as for the tutorial, turn it back on. Just turn it back on, and you can see that it's almost looking the same with the face. Okay, so that's just what you just need to do. You can decrease the opacity, and we're back there. So wherever you want to add your tone, you can hit X on the keyboard and add it to it, paint over it. It's just going to give you the same result as that. So you can compare the one you want to use. Likewise, once you get this one, you need to go back and change all this if you don't feel the color are correct. So you can just click OK and come back to this one, choose another as your skin tone. It's okay. So as you do that, it's gonna actually change the color of the skin, and you can increase it back and see the way your result is. So instead of having red skin tones like this, you have this, which is a better one. Okay, so that's just 4. I'll give out this 4, and sometimes curve as well works. Okay, so that's for this class. See you. Let's talk about textures now.